In the beginning, they called it peace. A world where every citizen could vote on every choice, every law, every life. They built a democracy so complete, it became a cage. Cities glowed beneath orbiting eyes, dissent flickered and died in the light. And from that brilliance came the collective, a rule of numbers born from silence. Earth's unity became empire. New colonies rose on Mars, Europa, Titan. Each promised freedom, each delivered servitude. They mined, they built, they obeyed. And when they begged for breath, orbiting guns reminded them what obedience cost. Entire worlds learned to speak in whispers, until one stopped whispering. On Titan, methane storms swallowed the horizon. Hidden in that chaos, the militia planned their vengeance. For months they mapped the winds, timed every thunder interval, learned when the collective slept. Their first strike, the bunker lines below the communications array. Revenge would come beneath the storm. The descent became a climb. Mud clung to armor, tracer fire carved the night. Every step a gamble between lightning strikes. Titans advanced uphill, through black rain and broken trenches. Collective gunners fired blind from sandbag nests, bursts of green tracer arcing through fog. For hours, they traded ground by the meter, each hill paid for twice. When the thunder eased, only the ridge still burned. The descent became a climb. Mud clung to armor. Tracer fire carved the night. Every step a gamble between lightning strikes. Titans advanced uphill through black rain and broken trenches. Collective bunkers flared to life, muzzle flashes cutting through fog. Each advance ended in another crater, each crater filled with more of their own. The storm deafened even the comms. Orders came as gestures, flashes of light, the language of survival. They cleared the first bunker with grenades, the second with silence. By dawn, the ridge was scarred and burning, the air thick with methane steam. Among the last to push through the smoke was a man they called Cannibal. His squad was gone, his radio half alive, the array just ahead. Surrounded, outnumbered, he made a choice. He used the Titan's own frequency. The mortar strike he called in landed on his position, and theirs. It broke both lines, and opened the ridge. To the west, Captain Kleist held King's Ridge. He believed the assault before him was small, a diversion. He was wrong. Mortars and demo charges rained upon his position.
There are not enough goddamn rebels in the system to take this verdomped ridge from me.
He refused to retreat, firing until the ridge itself gave way beneath him. The collective would remember his stand and count the cost in names. South of the ridge, Pistor moved armor across the river span. He thought reinforcements were coming. The militia were waiting. Explosives blinked beneath the waterline. One signal later, the sky turned white. The bridge was gone. What remained of Pistor's column sank beneath boiling rain. The militia pressed north toward the tap, Titan's great ethane refinery. They knew destroying it meant dooming their own colony. Towers fell one by one, pipelines igniting until even the storm burned orange. For a moment, the valley became daylight. Then it was gone. Hours later, Captain Pistor returned with a young officer, Spitta. Every drop of water turned to ash before touching the ground. Their war was over, but the galaxies had just begun. They say the storm ended at dawn. The militia were gone, their vengeance complete, their dead uncounted. Pistor's last transmission never left Titan. The collective lost contact with the southern hemisphere for weeks. And in that silence, the ridge earned its name. King's Ridge. The collective would not forgive. The colonies would not yield. Titan became a warning, a whisper in every system that the mighty could bleed. From the ashes of the tap, new voices rose. This was not the collective's only front. It was merely the first.